Hey, welcome to my channel. I was totally going to record this yesterday. I mean, I did record this yesterday, but it just wasn't up to my expectations. Yes, I am naked. Well done for noticing. I mean, how can you not notice? I'm a big girl. I'm naked because it's warm. No other reason, really. You're probably like, what is this slut doing on camera with no clothes on? I hate to tell you this, but I make money out of that. I want to talk to you about OnlyFans. I hope that's what you're here for. You're not expecting a free show on YouTube. I started a month, maybe just under a month ago. So far, so good. I am really enjoying it. I wasn't sure what to expect, to be honest with you. I did actually create an account like a year ago and then never used it. So it was a whole new experience, and I think lockdown sort of pushed me to do it because I was bored as hell. But I have worked in the adult industry on and off for about nearly 5 years. So, but this is the first time that I've actually done sort of online work and making my own content. But do you know what? I actually prefer it because you can work from the comfort of your own home. What have I learnt so far? Advertising is pretty much 99% of what you're doing, and if that's not okay with you, you're probably not going to enjoy it, because unless you've got a huge following on another platform like YouTube, for example, or Twitter, whatever, then you are pretty much starting from scratch. I'm really sorry if you keep hearing vibrations on my phone. People apparently think I'm extremely awesome to talk to. The only time I don't need people to talk to me. Unless you've got a major following on other platforms, you are pretty much starting from scratch. And OnlyFans is a massive, massive deal right now. Anyone and everyone's using it, so to get noticed you are going to really have to try. And as well, one thing with OnlyFans, people cannot search for people who are on there. They specifically have to have your link in order to find you. So if you don't get your name out there, no one's gonna fucking know you've got an account. Simple as. So you need to advertise. I would say the main platforms for advertising are Twitter, Instagram and Reddit. Those are the three main ones I use. I don't really know which is the best out of those three. All I know is that on Twitter and Reddit you can get away with posting NSFW content. You don't have to censor it. You can get away with it. Get your tits out, get your fanny out, no one gives a shit. Instagram, you have to be a little more careful because you will get your account shut down if you post anything too saucy. You can't get your nips out on Instagram, unfortunately, but you can still get away with pretty raunchy content. So it's all good, and Instagram's a massive platform, so why wouldn't you want to use it? Snapchat, I've heard, is really, really good. I know a lot of people actually have Snapchat Premium. Apparently I can't talk. I know a lot of people have Snapchat Premiums. I personally don't have any experience with that. I'm not really a massive fan of Snapchat. I've not used it to advertise, but I know on there that people can find you. You can pop up on their sort of like requests. So actually it might be something I look to further into the future. But for now, yeah, I just use Instagram, Reddit and Twitter, and building a following up on there. Advertising is going to be the main thing that you're doing. It's not just as easy as posting a pussy picture onto your OnlyFans and being like ding 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 ding, money money money. I mean, I'm sure there's girls out there who have got it as easy as that, and lucky for them, but for most people in the real world you do have to work and be consistent and build up a following. So you know, that's regardless of any business that you're doing. You have to advertise and you have to market yourself properly. And don't worry girls, you know, you're not going to get it spot on straight away. You get multiple subscribers and then days where you get none, but don't let that put you off, because it is a really, really, really good way of making money from home. Whether you want to do it part-time or full-time, just go with the flow, girl. But you have to be consistent. Don't expect to work one day a week and then be like, why is no one subscribing to me? You do have to build it up. Another tip, always offer more than just the pictures and the videos on there. There are multiple ways that you can earn income through OnlyFans, one of them being that you can actually charge people to see particular photos. So you can send like a mass message out and say, for example, you've got a picture of your pussy on there, and you can be like, oh yes, I'd love your cock inside me, pay the tip now to be able to see what my pussy looks like throbbing for your cock. And you can basically charge whatever amount on there, then they have to pay to be able to see that photo. They can see the text but not the photo. I recommend what I've just done now is creating a second account on OnlyFans to sort of promote my naughty content, but censored. So I don't post, you know, my fanny on there unless it's got an emoji over the top of it, so they kind of get the idea of what I post, but they don't get the full whack. It will be like, I want to see the uncensored version of that. So it's definitely worth setting up a platform where you can do that. You don't want to undersell yourself, but you don't want to make it that people are like, I'm not paying that. But it's definitely a balance, and I just recommend trying different prices out and seeing what works best for you. Obviously, you get the discount option as well, so you can set up discounts and run for them for as long as you want, and you can only make it available to 10 subscriptions, for example. So once 10 people subscribe to it, then obviously there's no more spaces left. I would definitely say run discounts, run discounts, run discounts. You want people to be like, damn, 50% off? I'm over there now, I want to see what that's about. And like I said, with the free page as well, people can see a little teaser of what it is you offer. In fact, any advertising on Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, Snapchat, whatever it is, tease, you know? Don't give them all you've got, but definitely tease them so they're left feeling, damn it, I've got a throbbing hard cock and I need to see the uncensored version of that. So it is entirely what you're comfortable with, and pricing wise, that's literally down to you. Again, don't sell yourself short, but don't overprice. You're going to find some people that are willing to pay hundreds and hundreds of pounds, or shall I say dollars. I am English, just in case you were wondering. I didn't know if the crazy accent gave it away. OnlyFans take 20% of what you earn, so you don't have to pay any money to sign up and create an account. Basically, anything that you earn will be worked out by OnlyFans themselves. You've got a nice bit of in your sort of office, a page that tells you exactly how much you've earned from who and how much they've taken from it. So 20%, really, I don't think it's that bad. A lot of places online charge a hell of a lot more for that, so I think in reality it's not too bad. I do find that it is harder to market yourself for the plus size industry, because I definitely think there's still a lot of stigma around people who are not average sized or, you know, skinny and fit, but please don't be put off by that, because there is a market for everything. You know, you can fart on video and someone wants to buy it. It's literally, some people are going to like you and some people are going to hate you, and it doesn't matter. It's not your business whether someone likes you or not. Just get on with it and do it anyway, you know. I saw a statistic the other day that said if 99% of people didn't find you attractive, 75 million people still would. So that's still a fuckload of people. So even if you think that you're not attractive, there's still going to be people who think you are. So it's all about confidence, girls. Know your worth, you know? Don't just do the basic videos and photos on that OnlyFans. If you're if you're doing extra things and you're basically marketing yourself, and you can say to someone, I do this, 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 and this on top of this, like, you know, you're sort of selling it a bit more. You've got more to sort of advertise, and they're going to be getting more for their money, so they're going to be a lot more willing to pay you. In terms of extras, you'll want to be looking at dick ratings, charging for custom photos, custom videos, sexting, the online girlfriend experience, where you basically just pretend to be their girlfriend over the phone for the entire day or week or however long you discuss. You can't go wrong really with offering extras. Just do whatever you're comfortable with. In terms of niching yourself as well, I think it's a good idea to sort of understand what it is you want to do and what you're offering. Some people, for example, will solely do like cosplay stuff. Some people will do dominatrix, like Findom, or you know, wearing a massive strap-on dildo and telling people that they're going to shove it up their arse. You know, there is people that solely do anal videos, or they'll do couple content, or just solo content. They won't show their face maybe, or, you know, sort of market yourself. Get yourself down to a niche. You'll actually get more followers from it, instead of just going, yes, I'm for everyone. Everyone subscribe. Target your audience and go and advertise in front of them, because it's going to be so much easier for you. Yeah, before you do decide to do this, if this is the first time that you've done anything like this, it's definitely something to think about. If you're scared about people finding out, you know, you really need to think about whether this is something you want to do, because it is not for everyone. It definitely takes a certain mindset to be able to do something like that. I mean, a lot of people seem to have this stigma around the sex industry, or any sort of, you know, adult work, that you have no confidence or no morals or no respect to do something like that. But it takes a hell of a lot to put yourself out there like that. Actually, a lot of people in the adult industry find it extremely empowering. So if that's how you feel about it, then I definitely think that this is something you will enjoy. But think about it first. Don't rush into it. It's not for everyone, and that is totally okay. But yeah, so my experience so far has been pretty good. I've made, for me, a really decent amount. What I, you know, for some people they'll be like, that's really low, but for other people they'll be like, shit man, that's really good. So for me, it's a lot of money, so I definitely want to make more. But personally, for me, I see it as a success. I got to the top. I'm in the top 23%, so I've taken a month to do that. I have seen girls who've got to like the top 2.6% in the first day, and that's amazing. I'll leave my referral link below for anyone who is interested in trying it out. I will leave my OnlyFans link below, my free one and my paid one. And yeah, if you want to subscribe, if you want to see this big voluptuous girl in all her glory, I will update you along the way, and any tips and tricks I pick up, I will be sure to let you know. But yeah, oh, and I will also leave my links down below for my Instagram and Twitter, so you can follow me and I'll follow back. And any fellow sex workers, if you want to do like for like or shout out for shout out on OnlyFans or other social media platforms, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's help each other out and make sure we all get a bit of, you know, dollar. Why the hell not, eh? We deserve it. Anyway, if you like what you see, subscribe below. I'll be doing more content like this in the future, amongst other things that I'm sure you'll find equally as interesting. But just stay safe, stay beautiful, stay awesome.